Okay, we are live coast to coast, border to border on iHeartRadio today. We have a fantastic guest joining us today here on our big program. And you guys are absolutely amazing. Talk to us a little bit about the band, give us a little bit of an introduction, all that fun stuff, my friend.
All that juicy goodness. Uh, I'm Hampus. I'm the singer and guitarist in the band called Hexjakt. We have been playing now for about a year, so it's been a really productive year so far with an EP and now an album coming out. Um, we try to focus on, I don't know, heavy tunes, some dune stoner riffage, and good times.
That's
that's
awesome.
what that's what Hexjakt is all about.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. That is awesome. Now, you can get more information on their website, HEXJAKT band.com. And they join us today here on our big broadcast. And they are absolutely amazing. And they join us live all the way from Sweden.
Yeah.
I
How
think that's
about it?
awesome. Is it with the time change in the United States and with the time zone situation, what the hell time is it there? Like middle of the afternoon or
And it's 8 o'clock in the evening.
Jesus?
So and
Well, as they say on American radio, I appreciate you staying up with us.
no worries, no
Uh,
worries. We're in the
we have
cold north, dark. So it's I think it's already dark earlier in the afternoon. So it's no worries.
well, you are amazing. Thank you for making some
Well, thank
time
you.
for us today. So let's talk a little bit about your guys' music and the whole thing. How did you get started doing this music?
Well, this band formed, as I said, 1 year ago. Me and my and the drummer Dan, we started jamming out during late summer, like I don't know, August, because he was a customer of mine. I'm a tattoo artist, so we basically just hit each other up, finding out that we both played music and enjoyed the same type of music as well. So we said, you let's start jamming, and then. Just a couple of months later, late October, November, we met up with Tony. Also, coincidence. I bought a guitar speaker from him, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to play in a band." So
I want to play in a band.
yeah. So basically, we have been playing in different various projects before. So, but in my case, I have held up with the music for I don't know 10 years or something before finally committing to doing another project. It seemed fitting um, time wise as well with family and everything. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome. We
but
have
we come from different backgrounds. I mean, I we sure have like a common theme or like a uh, some bands in that we like for each of our own personal preferences. But I think the Hexjakt has become something that is focused on the slow pace and heavy riffs. But then for me, for example, I'm more of a fuzz guy, and Tony are more of a metal guy. So we kind of fuse things together, but keep it under the doom umbrella with the slow pace and everything. So that was
that's
the
awesome.
main goal for the this project, at least. So
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have got a great guest with us today, and thanks for everybody joining us here on Rock Music Hub, the Sunday radio broadcast. Also, KJAGradio.com, and Twitch it on the Twitch with everybody. We are broadcasting today from the dark edges of the underground, as they say. The Sunday radio broadcast, live as live can get. Today, we summon a brand new force. These guys are. Rising from the crushing Scandinavian doom frontier. They are forged in the shadows of Wasteman Land, Sweden, which sounds like a place you would buy a vacation home. Hexjakt is with us. They have erupted with a massive new offering, Monolith. A devastating slab of doom and stoner power now carving its way through the music scene. And critics are already calling these guys the next great voice of the genre. They have been hailed 9 out of 10 in the Sweden Rock magazine. Their performances leave nothing but smoke and trembling floors behind. We have got the great group with us today, joining us today here on the old StreamYard. So,
Yeah.
you guys formed in 2024.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about how the band got together as a group. What are some of your musical influences?
For me, my go-to bands are like bands like I don't know Conan, Electric Wizard, High on Fire, Monolord, and different kinds of staple bands in the genre. But I think we come from a different perspectives within the group, so we don't tend to follow like a format or place ourselves in a too small box. So we try to widen our horizon and also broaden our influences. But the main thing, if it's slow and atmospheric and also has like a I don't know a nerve or a feeling to it, that's what we're after. And those bands that I just name drop are a huge influence from my part at least. Crushing riffs, but also like a steady roaring kind of a thunderous pace as well. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome. We have got a great guest with us today. They join us live here on our big broadcast. So, what is the core theme behind this track we're going to be playing here in a few? This new single, Monolith.
Well, Monolith is basically
We lost him. Well, getting back here on the old StreamYard, we are still going through and doing testing with StreamYard on all this stuff. Calling us from Sweden. Maybe that was part of the problem. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the maybe that's not the issue. It might be the issue. Who knows? But so I'm gonna see what we can figure out here, because if I take away uh, the streaming part of it, see, I wish I could pause the recording on StreamYard. That's what I wish I could do. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Well, maybe what we'll do is we'll play Monolith until he gets back. Maybe that's what we'll do. It would help if I had StreamYard enabled on this computer, and then people could hear the music. If you don't have it on this computer, it's not going to work. I have learned that. So if we do this, if we go in here and we share a screen, we may have him back, maybe.
I saw the stone in the a monolith floating in space in the
Okay. So I am at a loss as to know where the heck our guest went to. I don't know. I have not a clue. So we have another guest who is going to join us here in just a few. Um, so we are hoping that we get them in here. And I don't know. If we end up with them, that's awesome. If we don't, we have another guest coming up at to less than 10 minutes away. I am at a loss. I don't know what happened to the guy, to the Swedish guy. He had a Swedish guy. He's vanished. So I made a listener there, and they vanished. Look at that, both of them. Okay, so we're going through some bumpy things here with with the scheduling here. I don't know. So let's do this. Can I do? Can I play? I don't know. I am experimenting here with StreamYard, and I'm trying to see if I can play videos. I'm like trying to add a video from a place that I know that videos do not exist, off a computer where videos do not exist. That is hilarious. The present button. Apparently, there is a present button in StreamYard. I can present videos. Bottom of the page lets you present. I can present things. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, so we have another guest who is going to come up here in just a few moments, about 3 minutes away. We are playing with StreamYard today. And I'm just not even real sure how this all works. But apparently, I can present videos on StreamYard. I can play pre-recorded videos. So let's try that until we have our next guest come in. We'll see what happens here. I can add them. There we are. Look at that. Holy smokes.
Hi.
It's It's so quick. I'm so used to like minute and 2 minute long intros on radio interviews, but 15 seconds is just not enough. 15 seconds is barely a live read. You are listening to the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast, coast to coast, and Born to Boner on iHeartRadio. Also, AMFM 247.com. Tune in, iTunes. And of course, you can find us each and every day over there at jiggyjaguar.info. And we have got a great guest with us today. She is amazing. I have been wanting to have her on this lovely broadcast for a while now. You are amazing. Jenny Linney? Is that
Yes,
right?
that is correct.
Because I was so afraid I was going to screw that up.
That's
I had visions of me screwing
you're
that up.
overthinking it.
So Jenny's got an interesting story, which is going to be fun. Once I knew some of the things I knew about her from her press person, this is going to be an
Oh,
incredibly educational interview.
I'm
But
nervous.
Jenny is a lawyer turned content creator.
This is true.
And she joins us today. She has got a gigantic Instagram following. She has been in the New York Post recently with a
Oh,
story about
yes.
her, going from a lawyer to the porn industry. I interviewed a band earlier, and he was telling me about how the porn industry to him from an outsider is, oh, it's so rock and roll, and I'm like, well, I wish it was.
It's
uh,
smoke and
I
mirrors,
thought
rock
it
and
was
roll.
that way when I started doing things in the porn industry, and then I realized a lot of them are little woke snowflake people, but
Oh, I want to hear the
but
definition of that.
but it is going to be an interesting interview today. Jenny, you are amazing.
Thank you.
You are giving us some time today here on our program, and of course, since we're interviewing porn people, I can say the P word. I can say podcast. Our podcast is available on Skyhawk, AfterDarkRadio.com. And of course, you are listening to a rousing, fun edition of Fucking Around with Porn Stars. We've got a great one with us today. Jenny Lenny is with us. So, you being a lawyer,
Yes.
uh, turned content creator,
Yes.
how long have you been doing the content creation thing?
So I have only been doing the content creation. I started in June, and I will say
Oh,
that
okay. Then you
there's
have a lot to learn, my
yes.
friend.
Oh
You you
gosh, do
you
I?
you are gonna run into so many weird personalities.
Yes. And so, like, the first, until like a couple of weeks ago, all my content creation was with myself. But I have now done
That
my
is awesome.
first collaboration with an actual live human man. So I feel like I
An
can actually now
actual
say,
live human man, she
yes,
says.
I can actually say now that I am a content creator because I've
That
done it.
is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So Jenny Lenny is with us today. She joins us here on our big program. She is amazing, and we
You're
have
so
got
sweet.
her. Well, I'll tell you. Just reading up on your background,
Hmm.
uh, you're kind of a big damn deal. So I'm
I don't
glad
know
we're
about
talking to
that.
you today. But yes, when I got into because how I started doing all this crap was I interviewed all you guys and girls and trans and everybody, and
Right.
then we got into the actual content side in 2016 or 2023, and I thought it was going to be like a Motley Crue video every fucking
Right.
day.
Right.
Oh boy, it is not.
No, it's not.
Oh boy, it is not. You have people. You have well, right now, what I'm running into a lot is you're running into, and this is kind of fitting since you are an actual lawyer. I'm running into a lot of Twitter lawyers, a lot of AI lawyers, a
Oh, yeah.
lot of Google lawyers. haters.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people in the content industry who think because they could chat with an AI chatbot that they can do all sorts of things.
This is correct. This is very correct.
It is quite the deal. So, but before we get into some of that, because I definitely want to go there with you. What motivated you to go from being a lawyer getting into the content industry?
Well, it's a really, really long story. I'll try to like
Oh,
give
we
you
got
the
we got plenty of time.
okay.
We got as much time as you want to give me there, my
All
friend.
right,
So
cool. So my daughter is a content creator and she started in 2020. So that was like the first time I had like any visibility into content and this
okay.
world.